Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Professor Norman Cornett, religious studies scholar, specialist in the relationship between aesthetics and spirituality, between the arts and spirituality. I have the privilege today of presenting the work of Vasile Trif, V-A-S-I-L-E, and his family name, T-R-I-F. Vasile Trif, in my eyes, is a Renaissance man, if not a man for all seasons. Vasile Trif is a theologian, an ordained Romanian Orthodox clergyman, a social worker, and a poet. In fact, when I look at his works and their complexity, their intricacy, I immediately think of Shakespeare. Oh, what a web we weave when first we try to deceive. And in the works of Vasile Trif, we are dealing with the interstices. These are mixed media works. They employ lithograph, watercolors, inks. He is and also acrylic. He's brought together all of these different mediums to create a coherent composition. And that is the genius of his art. When I look at these, I realize his dialogue with theology, how he often judiciously employs negative space. Does this relate to part of Orthodox theology, what's called apophatic theology, the theology of negation? That is to say, what can we really know about the divine? Perhaps the divine is ineffable, unutterable. So that Vasile Trif has put into visual art what we cannot pronounce with words, when words and language fail us. I'm also intrigued by the depth, how Vasile Trif creates portals, almost as though he's inviting us into a sacred space, into the inner sanctum of his imagination, his own spirit, if not his very soul. When we look close, we realize how detailed, how meticulous, how he's worked in such a very fine, chiseled way. And bringing together heteroclitic elements. These should not work together, and yet they do. Because we see the overarching compositional coherence of Vasile Trif's art. I'm therefore reminded of the Canadian singer, composer, Sarah McLachlan, and her hit song many years ago entitled Building a Mystery, because that is what Vasile Trif does in his art. He builds a mystery, and it's ours to discover. Remember that name, Vasile Trif, V-A-S-I-L-E-T-R-I-F. I'm Professor Norman Cornett, religious studies scholar and art critic. Thank you for joining us.